This is one of the coolest nights of the year, really. I get excited about this night because we get to bring people sitting over here in our presenter area from the community of Folsom and sometimes Sacramento Valley together, really to give away a ton of generous scholarships to our Folsom High School students. So not only is it good for our students who are scholarship recipients, and this is always a wonderful group of students that we bring together, but it shows us also what an amazing community that we live in. Folsom in general, or excuse me, Folsom specifically, but Sacramento area in general, that all these people come together to honor you guys and honor your education as you move forward and support you as well. So this is a pretty cool night. I really look forward to this night every single year, okay? So, without further ado and more formally, I would like to present to you this outstanding group of students from the class of 2021 who will be receiving awards this evening. And then I would also like to introduce Quinn Cadenhead, who is our Associated Student Body Vice President, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
All rise for the pledge. The flag is right up there. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, and also presenters, one thing that I failed to mention initially, in the interest of moving fairly quickly tonight, we won't interrupt every presenter to introduce the next presenter. So if you folks come up, introduce yourself. With the exception of our first presenter tonight, I will introduce. But when you come up, introduce yourself, please. And then once you exit, you don't need to introduce anybody else. So we'll all take care of ourselves. But I get to do the first one tonight. So tonight, our first presenter will be a board member, Mr. Chris Clark.
Thank you, Principal Cadenhead. Good afternoon, Folsom Bulldog family, presenters, and of course our students. Congratulations to all of you. I am so very proud of you. I am Chris Clark, board member, Folsom Cordova Unified School District, and it is my honor and pleasure to present the Lee E. Clark Family Scholarship. The Lee E. Clark Family Scholarship was formed back in 2016 in honor of my mother, Lee Clark, who was a community member who took in young women, tutored them, and actually paid for some of their colleges. I wanted to honor my mother and her passing in 2014 with the development of the scholarship. So it is my honor and pleasure to award this year's Lee E. Clark Family Scholarship to Jessica McCloskey.
And I'm going to fill in for a presenter who kind of last minute was not able to be here tonight. And it is my pleasure, and she's a wonderful supporter every single year, by the way. Many of you know her, and that's Bess La Liberté. And she presents every year for us the Glenn La Liberté Memorial Spirit of Drama Scholarship. And what I do know, I believe that that is in honor of her husband, her late husband, And I know that our drama program works to support this scholarship every single year and honor somebody who shows great commitment to and ability in the area of drama, okay, which we all know we have a great drama program at Folsom High School. Okay, so our 2021 recipient of the Glenn LaLiberte Memorial Spirit of Drama Scholarship is Catherine Poon.
Good evening. My name is Chad Gunter. I'm with the City of Folsom, and I'm here representing the Folsom Management Group with support of the Folsom Athletic Association. I'm here to present the Chuck Harrison Pace Memorial Scholarship. This is a surprise scholarship, as many of you applied for the FAA scholarships. This one goes to one individual who demonstrated just outstanding positive attitude. Chuck Harrison worked for the City of Folsom and was represented us for about 23 years. He was very integral in a lot of things that you see now in the city, from the Aquatic Center, Community Center, the zoo, and many, many other programs that many of you participated in. Unfortunately, Chuck passed away in 2017, really due to a tragic accident. Chuck was a close friend of mine. He was my boss for about 15 years. And Chuck had a way of dealing with situations and handling adversity through an acronym called PACE, which simply means positive attitude changes everything. Something that I go by, train my staff with now, and also my kids. So the 2021 Chuck Harrison PACE Memorial Scholarship goes to Jessica McCloskey. Congratulations. All right. Thank you.
Good evening and congratulations, seniors of 2021. My name is Michael Raffetto. I'm the president of the Folsom Athletic Association. With me on stage is Rich Francis, the vice president of the Folsom Athletic Association. And with us tonight is Ernie Sheldon's daughter, Annette Wamser. Ernie Jr. was not able to attend, but he's here in spirit as well. The Folsom Athletic Association, I just want to briefly mention what that is, because many of you may have heard of it, but not sure what we do. And we're here to change that. We're a nonprofit community service organization that has been involved with Folsom youth sports, parks and recreational activities, and parks development since 1979. Currently, the Folsom Athletic Association membership includes 18 youth sports organizations, which I'm sure many of you have been involved with, and the athletic boosters from Folsom High School and Vista del Lago High School. Over the years, we've partnered with the City of Folsom and Folsom Cordova Unified School District to support many events, programs, and fundraisers, including Run with Nature, Spring Extravaganza, the Maria Todeshek Kick-It Clinic, Race to Keep Hearts Beating, our annual fireworks fundraisers, which I'm sure you've all stopped by and your parents purchased fireworks. The Veterans Day Parade, which was very near and dear to our good friend Ernie Sheldon. The Veterans Day Parade started with 23 participants. We now have over 2,900. and of course the Turkey Trot and many other events. We award a lot of scholarships, and many of our scholarships have been awarded for many years. But this evening we are going to be awarding the very first Ernie Sheldon Memorial Scholarship in memory of his legacy. Just a brief few words about Ernie Sheldon. Ernie served 33 years with the United States Air Force and retired as a decorated lieutenant colonel. He moved to Folsom with his family in 1985, and his love for our city began. One day he walked into the Parks Department and met Lynn LePage and asked a simple question: can I help? And help he did. I'm just going to briefly mention a few of his accomplishments because I could be here for a long time and we have a lot of presenters. He has a park named after him, the Ernie Sheldon Park, for his outstanding dedication to Folsom parks in the city of Folsom. He wrote the first master plan in 1987. When he moved to Folsom, we had 3 parks. We have now 48 parks, with 10 more still to be built. He proposed the Folsom Aquatic Center and did the organizing and research leading to the council approval. He fundraised $700,000 to remodel Livermore Youth Football Field. Spearheaded planning, designing, and construction of the Folsom Veterans Memorial. Served as library commissioner, and on and on. He was an amazing man, a dear friend of mine and of many people in Folsom. And I'm proud to have met him. And he got me involved in Folsom Athletic Association. So he was very, very proud of one of our very dear programs, which is Never in Our Town Shall a Child Not Play Sports because their family has financial constraints. So just a great man, and we're proud to give out the Ernie Sheldon Memorial Scholarship this evening. Our first recipient, member of the cross-country and track and field teams, made face masks during the pandemic and donated to various groups, tutored 5th grade students, helped raise money to fight leukemia and lymphoma, will attend the University of California, Los Angeles and study human biology and society, and eventually earn a master's degree in public health with the goal of learning about the interaction between social determinants and biological explanations in healthcare and medicine. That's a mouthful. We are proud to give the 2021 Ernie Sheldon Memorial Scholarship to Akane Simuyoshi. Unfortunately, Akane is not able to attend, and Folsom Athletic Association will accept the award on her behalf and make sure that she receives it. Since originally we were going to give just one award, but that's not the Ernie Sheldon way of doing things. He's very generous and likes to make sure a lot of students are honored. So we're going to give a second award. Second recipient is a peer tutor at Folsom High School, volunteers countless hours at various physics and engineering organizations, is president of the Society of Women's Engineering, and will attend Reed College and major in physics with the goal of solving complex questions regarding our physical universe, and maybe someday become an astronaut. We are proud to award the 2021 Ernie Sheldon Memorial Scholarship to Ishi Shah.
Hello, everybody. Once again, my name is Rich Francis. I'm the Vice President of Folsom Athletic Association. I'm here to present scholarship awards for the Lois Young Memorial Scholarship Foundation. Lois Young was an early Folsom Athletic Association board member who guided the financials of our organization using her skills as a certified public accountant. I've been told, because I didn't know her personally, she passed away in 1986, and this is when Folsom had a population of about 8,000 people. She was one of very few certified public accountants in this city at the time, and so she volunteered quite a bit of her time to help out this nonprofit. So, in recognition of her lengthy community service, we present these scholarship awards in her name. I'm gonna do it a little bit differently than Mike did. I'm gonna call out the recipient, and then as you're walking up, I'm gonna tell everybody a little about you. So the first award goes to Farah Abdullah Kadar. Please come on up. Farah plans to attend San Francisco State in the fall to study psychology. Farah is a current member of the National Honor Society and the California Scholarship Federation. Is Farah here? Oh, okay, Farah's not here. Okay, you want me to still go? Okay. She's very involved with environmental awareness and eco-friendly food choices for kids. She co-founded Eco Geeks Environmental Awareness Club, and she worked with multiple school principals and district leaders to develop better recycling programs and sustainability practices. She served as student state representative, and she also worked at her family restaurant, which can be tough. So we move on. All right. The next recipient is Kushi Varshni. Kushi will be attending Johns Hopkins University in the fall to study public health and neuroscience. Kushi is an AP scholar with distinction and a National Merit Commended student. She served as president, vice president, and secretary of the Future Health Professionals Club, and her community service includes volunteering at Mission Care Pediatrics and as a student researcher involved with Alzheimer's disease research and peer tutoring for Spanish and chemistry. Lastly, Kushi started her own business teaching piano to younger children. Well done. Our next recipient, Jessica Lowry. At the time of our interview, Jessica had not chosen a college yet. Have you chosen one yet? Oh, what is it? UC Davis. All right. Jessica intends to study pre-med in biological sciences. She's been involved with Future Health Professionals as PRC, Secretary, and VP, and is the current president of the Alliance for Bulldog Inclusion. Her community activities have included teen council volunteering and Bayside Church Special Needs Ministry. Currently, she works locally at the Folsom Sports Complex and at a local OBGYN office. Well done. Is Carly Moran in the house? All right. Carly plans to attend Hillsdale College, focusing on political science. Carly is bilingual and is due to be awarded the California Seal of Biliteracy. She is an AP Honor student and president of the Communications Club and is also a member of the Student Senate. She's involved with the local 4-H club, holding positions as vice president, treasurer, and secretary. And she also volunteers as a Sunday school teacher and special needs ministry at her local church. Congratulations. And lastly, but certainly not least, Tanya Agarwal. At the time of her interview, Tanya had not yet chosen a college. Do we have one yet? UC Berkeley, all right. So she intends to double major in data science and economics. Tanya is an AP scholar with distinction and holds multiple academic letters and awards. Tanya said she eventually wants to be involved with cybersecurity and is well on her way, as she is the team captain of the Cyber Patriots and the vice president of the Girls Go Cyberstar Club. Congratulations, Tanya.
We have one more award. This was actually one of Ernie Sheldon's favorite awards. It's the Spirit Award. And Ernie attended a lot of Folsom High School soccer, football, basketball, volleyball games, and really wanted to reach out and identify a student who had the Bulldog spirit, was Bulldog strong, and went to games and got the crowds cheered up. And this award is chosen not by a committee, but by your principal. And we're honored to give out Cy Watson the Spirit Award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm presenting the Race M. Salazar Memorial Scholarship Award. This is Jen Salazar, his stepmother, and I am, again, Scott Moore, one of his best friends growing up, and I used to go here, actually. This scholarship was established in 2011 to award scholarships each year to deserving students at Vista del Lago High and Folsom High. Race grew up in Folsom, participating in both sports and music. Race graduated from Folsom High in 2009 and headed off to UNLV to study architecture. Shortly into his second semester, he suffered a life-ending heart arrhythmia in his sleep. This tragedy was the result of an undetected genetic condition called long QT syndrome, one of the four main types of SADS, sudden arrhythmia death syndrome. Each year in the United States, approximately 4,000 children and young adults die suddenly due to cardiac arrhythmia, most due to hereditary conditions. In 2011, Race's parents, Carrie and Eric Salazar, learned that SADS can be prevented by simple education and started the organization Race to Keep Hearts Beating. And every other year, they hold a fundraiser with a dinner and a poker tournament, and it became their passion to learn and educate everyone about SADS and other genetic heart conditions. Race's mom passed away in 2015 as a result of cancer. However, Carrie's family and friends will continue to partner with Folsom Athletic Association to create awareness throughout the Folsom area about the warning signs and symptoms of cardiac arrhythmia. In 2019, Race to Keep Hearts Beating organization sponsored the Via Heart Project, a free heart screening at Cordova High, and 456 young adults ages 12 to 25 were screened. 39 required the follow-up, 11 had elevated blood pressure, and 19 had cardiac abnormalities. The Race to Keep Heart Beating mission is to save the lives of young people. So with that said, I would like to turn the focus to a deserving student here at Folsom High. This student interviewed with enthusiasm and confidence. Their work ethic and values and academic accomplishments are very similar to my friend Race. I'd like to present this award, and I'm very proud to present this award to Henry Sy.
First, I want to say congrats to all you seniors out there. I know to be sitting out there, there's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of perseverance to be able to be honored here tonight. Congrats to you for that. Those same qualities, dedication, perseverance, the work ethic, those are things that are going to serve you well in the rest of your life as well. So keep that in mind as you get your opportunities and also as you face your challenges. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting two scholarships for the Maria Todeshek Memorial Scholarship. Maria was a well-known person in this community. She volunteered a lot of her time. She was a soccer coach that she was very passionate about. She was a school nurse in the Folsom Cordova School District, and she was a pediatric nurse working for cancer kids at Sutter Memorial Hospital. So as you can probably tell, she had a heart. She had a heart for kids. She had a heart for making a positive impact on the people around her, and she did it beautifully. And so the scholarship tonight is really aimed at giving it to students who have a reflection of what Maria was all about. Community service, a passion to help others make their day better, and just being the best version of yourself as you can be. And we have two winners tonight that definitely reflect those values, and we're honored to give them awards. The first scholarship winner is going to be heading to Chico State to study nursing. And she spent a lot of time serving her community. She worked at the animal shelter, many, many hours there. Bulldogs reaching out as well, and with Hands for Hope. She was a leader and a captain for her school soccer team and her school volleyball team, as well as playing club soccer, and known to have a very positive attitude. Emma Hoffman, congratulations. Our second winner tonight has spent a lot of time volunteering for the National Charity League and also the top soccer program. She was also team captain on her club team. The people around her said she had a great attitude, and I know in the interview process she had a real focus on creating a positive environment, a positive team environment. I know it's something that Maria loved as well, so fits right into those values, and we're honored to award the scholarship to Lucy Murray. Congrats.
Good evening. I'm Will Kempton. Summer Kempton was my daughter. First of all, I want to congratulate all of the scholarship winners tonight. And if you want a really uplifting experience, parents and loved ones, participate in a selection process with the students at our schools here in Folsom. It was an absolutely invigorating experience for me, and I walked out after interviewing some of these students feeling very secure about our country's future. This evening, the Folsom Athletic Association and the Kempton family are pleased to present the first annual Summer Kempton Memorial Scholarship Award. Summer, who passed away on February 4th, 2007 from a drug overdose, graduated from Folsom in 2003. She excelled at athletics, but her first love was soccer, and she played on the girls' varsity team for the Bulldogs. Summer was also an excellent student. Unfortunately, she suffered from severe depression, which led her to make some wrong choices in her life. The scholarships we present in her name tonight are intended to encourage young women to make the right life choices. A recipient of this award must be an individual who has overcome challenges in her life which have led to positive outcomes. We had 3 competitors for the Summer Kempton Memorial Award, and each applicant had to write an essay discussing their reaction to a personal challenge and what they learned about themselves in the process. They had to obtain an endorsement from their coach, thanks Coach Rick Harrigan, and had to demonstrate good academic skills and have a history of extracurricular involvement. The winner of the first annual Summer Kempton Memorial Scholarship Award is Kaylee Gillespie. Kaylee was unable to join us tonight, but she will be presented with a check for $1,000 from the Folsom Athletic Association. The competition, however, for this first year was very close. And so my family has decided to award $500 scholarships to the other contestants as well. As a result, Emma Hoffman and Lucy Murray will each receive checks for that amount, and let me ask them to come forward and accept their award. To all of the students present tonight, take care of yourselves, focus on the positive, seek help if you need it, and make the best possible life choices as you transition to adulthood. Thank you.
We're going to get a quick redo because I certainly didn't do justice to Miss La Liberté's presentation of the award this evening. So Catherine, I believe you received the award earlier, correct? So come on up and we'll have her represent. Thank you. That's all you.
Thank you, Mr. Cadenhead, for graciously pitching in for me at the beginning, except that I've got the cash, so I'm gonna say my little speech. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bess La Liberté, and it is a privilege to be dispensing the 2021 Glenn La Liberté Spirit of Drama Memorial Scholarship in honor of my late husband, Glenn La Liberté. Glenn passed away when all of you, the class of 2021, were about 2 years old. The healthiest man on earth was diagnosed with cancer, and 18 months later, in August of 2005, he lost his battle. He was just 49 years old. Our two daughters, Alexis and Paige, had been heavily involved in the drama program while they were students here at Folsom High. They were everything from behind-the-scenes techies to the leading ladies. They are now both college grads, gainfully employed, and married. Glenn took on the if you can't beat 'em, join 'em attitude to simply spend more time with his daughters. He was a giving, dedicated, and involved parent for many years in the drama program here at Folsom High, volunteering countless hours building sets and interacting with the students who chose to participate. Glenn believed all kids should experience the magic of involvement because it is through this dedication that young people become themselves. Through the generosity of the Folsom community, a scholarship was developed in Glenn's name. And through the efforts of the Folsom High drama students, this scholarship endures. As Glenn passed in 2005, this year's scholarship commemorates the 16th anniversary of awards. It is open to all drama seniors, and many students applied. The judges were thoroughly impressed by each and every application and how each student answered the required essay. I think they would all agree that if we had the means, we would award this to all of them. However, this year, one student had all the judges giving a standing ovation. This student displayed heartfelt appreciation and gratitude to all that the Folsom High Drama Department gave to her. Her words were simply beyond her years. I gotta add a little drama. This is a drama scholarship. On behalf of the gracious support of the Folsom Drama Department, Department Chairs Tamara and Mike Mosier, my two daughters, and myself, it is with great pleasure I present the 2021 Glenn La Liberté Spirit of Drama Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $700 to Miss Catherine Poon. Thank you.
So it is my pleasure tonight to introduce the 2021 winners of the Folsom Cordova Education Association Scholarship. This scholarship is awarded to deserving students of Folsom Cordova educators and FCEA members. So I'm happy to present the award winners on behalf of our FCEA president, Angelica Miklos, who couldn't be here this evening. So this year, the 2021 recipients for the FCEA scholarship are, and we'll go one at a time, I guess, here. First, Owen Garrienti. And our second recipient is Haley Harris. And our third recipient, who could not be with us here tonight, Tyler Jenkins. All right, and now I get to present to you the Folsom Cordova Leadership Association Scholarship. It's my pleasure to award this scholarship this year to Maggie Lamb. And while she stands here, I'll say a few things about Maggie. She's a dedicated, compassionate, thoughtful, driven person with a strong sense of self and a genuine love of learning. Folsom High is a community of excellence, and Maggie helps to strengthen our collective Bulldog pride. Thank you, Maggie, for all your hard work and leadership. We're excited to see what the future holds for you.
Well, good evening. My name is Steve Heller. I'm the president of the Folsom High School Athletic Association. We represent 18 different sports that run through this campus. So there's no greater pleasure and no greater honor than to be able to stand in front of you tonight and honor not only an athlete, but a leader and someone who gives back to the community. But before I get into those introductions, I'd like to just take a moment and I want to thank the parents that are in this room, the teachers that are here to applaud, and the coaches that invested in you to become the person that you are today. That's an amazing accomplishment of what they poured into you. So no pressure, but you need to do the same thing with your kids. All right? So that being said, our organization serves multiple purposes. And we dedicate almost a third of our fundraising to tonight, to giving back scholarships, to in some way applaud your efforts, but also to be able to maybe make a slight, and I use the word slight, dent into what is going to be a college bill that's coming at you. So that being said, we want to say thank you for that. So we have 4 winners for tonight. All of them are athletes, leaders, and community involved people. And one of them cannot be here tonight, Kane, so I will save that one, and has already been introduced with all of the highlights on that one. So for the sake of time, I'd like to introduce you to 3 different individuals. What I'm excited about tonight is they really cut across gender, ethnicity, and also different sports. Oftentimes we can stand up here and say, you know, scholarships are going to the big sports. And tonight they're going to the sports that we've never offered scholarships to before. We never had winners come out of these sports. So this is an exciting time for those sports as well. So, if you take a moment, let's just listen to a few of the accomplishments of each of these three fine individuals. Our first scholarship winner tonight is Kellen Jones. Kellen is with the swim dive team, has served as captain, talented swimmer, leader, and his coaches would always tell you he's the go-to person in regards to introducing or folding in a new swimmer into the team. Kellen has a knack for making everyone feel included and valued, walking away with an overall GPA of 4.03, and in the fall he intends to attend the University of Utah seeking a business degree. Thank you. Thank you. Our second scholarship winner tonight is the tennis varsity team captain. Overall GPA of a 4.41. My only question would be that 1B that this person got in AP English comp, that should have been a give me. That's all I can say, right? It should have been an easy class, but almost perfect in regards to grades. But even bigger than the grades is leading a tennis team, being a proven leader on and off the court. But what I loved most about this winner was that the coaches and the teachers kept on using this word authenticity, which is deeply valued in our culture today. In the fall, this person will be attending UC Berkeley seeking a degree in computer science. So please welcome with me Henry Sy. Our final scholarship winner tonight from the Folsom High School Athletic Boosters goes to another tennis varsity team captain who comes from a strong tennis DNA since both of his parents probably started teaching him when he was 2. Voted most valuable player for the last 2 seasons, fully rounded, Diego has a 3.97 GPA, fluent in 3 languages, is a musician and a tennis player. Involved in student government, but probably the most impactful is his role as activity director for the Alliance for Bulldog Inclusion, where he helps create opportunities for students with special needs to interact with others. In the fall, Diego will be attending the Folsom Lake College as a business major, emphasis in finance with the hopes of transferring to one of the UC campuses. So please welcome with me, Diego Rodriguez.
Oh, my glasses. Sorry. Hello, my name is Sherry Berry, and I am the president of the Folsom High PTSA. Our scholarships recognize students whose academic achievements, participation in school, service to the community, and essay responses distinguish them as well-deserving recipients. We offer 2 $250 scholarships and 3 $500 scholarships. These are for students who will be furthering their education beyond high school. This year's scholarship applicants truly exemplify the best of what the class of 2021 has to offer. This class is hardworking, compassionate, and most of all, resilient. Their eyes are open and they are passionate about making the world around them a better place. They have the skills to succeed and ability to adapt. With that, I would like to announce the Folsom High School PTSA scholarship winners. Our first winner is Emma Hoffman. Our second winner is Haley Harris. Congrats. Our third winner is Allie Gallant. Our fourth winner is Elijah Feld. And our fifth winner is Megan Wallace. Congratulations and best of luck for your future.
Good evening, I'm Susan Martin. I'm a Spanish teacher here at Folsom High, and this is Shelley Messer. She's one of the French teachers. And we are the co-advisors for World Language Scholars Society, which is an honor society for students who have demonstrated academic excellence in a world language. Each year, we fundraise through International Night in order to fund these 3 $700 scholarships. Our senior members are given the opportunity to sit for an essay writing contest. One award is awarded for each of the 3 languages, German, French, and Spanish. And Madame Messer is going to announce our winners.
For French, we have Taylor Jackson. And Diego Rodriguez. They are sharing the scholarship.
Congratulations. Félicitations. Diego. Félicitations, Diego.
For German, we have Brooke Briggs. And for Spanish, Michael Welch. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name is Monica Sane and I'm here to award 2 scholarships today in the honor of my parents who are currently in India, and as you know, they are in home quarantine so they cannot be here today. So the reason I decided to award these scholarships is different for my mom and different for my father. So I grew up under the tutelage of my mother, who is a teacher at heart. And if she had not been my mom, I think I would not have been here today. She taught me the power of persistence to improve my grades. And soon we started studying together. And it became like a sport where today, if I made maybe 96 on 100, it became like a sport to improve it going forward. And that this little bit of improvement and the enjoyment and the joy that we got together was priceless. So that is the reason that I decided to award this to Malaya Lynch for having a maximum boost in her grades. Congratulations, Malaya. The second award is for Christopher Chance, who I don't think he is here today, but it is for my father, who taught me the power of hands-on work. So he is a mechanical engineer. If you would like to stay here for a picture with me, Malaya. So for Christopher, the award is for, he is going to be joining a welding school. And my father had a little factory, and I grew up working on machines in the factory and eventually became an engineer myself. I went into the field of electronics because that's what I chose, but my start point was as a turner and fitter on a machine in his factory. So that is the reason I learned the power of hands-on work, and my father has spent 50 years or so in the mechanical industry and finally retired in 2019. So they are very excited to watch this award ceremony once it's recorded and I can send it back to them. And congratulations again, Malaya and Christopher, who is not here today.
Good evening. I'm going to present 2 scholarships. The first one is the Mary L. Mason Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is being given in memory of Mary L. Mason, a former high school teacher for more than 31 years. Mary was known for her concern for others and her willingness to help anyone in need. Mary was a person of honesty and integrity who valued these qualities in others as well. She not only gave herself in the classroom, but her commitment also extended to extracurricular activities. Mary was an athletic coach, as well as an advisor of several campus clubs. Mary's sense of humor, young heart, and love of life was inspirational to all who know her. She will be remembered for all these qualities, and it is the hope of the Scholarship Selection Committee that the student who receives this award will share the same virtues that Mary brought to Folsom High. And the recipient is Carleen Moran. Congratulations. And the next scholarship is the Folsom Rotary and Scholarship. The Folsom Rotary Club proudly awards 2 annual scholarships to graduates from Folsom High School. In an effort to help advance the futures of students in our community, we are honored to award this year's scholarship to the following students: Tanya Agrawal and Ishi Shah. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Nika Vaughn, and I'm one of the counselors here at Folsom High. This evening, I'll be presenting the award, the scholarship for the Heather Martinez Memorial Scholarship for future teachers. Heather Martinez was a Folsom High student who passed away, unfortunately, in an accident in 1996. Heather's dream was to become an elementary school teacher. This scholarship was established in memory of her and to help another Folsom High student achieve his or her dream for becoming a teacher. The recipient of this scholarship is someone who is very near and dear to my heart. She's a truly gifted young lady who will share her gifts and talents with not only students she'll have, but she's going to share them with the world. Her plan is to study at CSU Monterey Bay to become a math teacher. It is my pleasure to present the Heather Martinez Scholarship to Jenna Slesser. Okay. The second scholarship is the Folsom High Community College Scholarship. The Folsom High Counseling Department has started a new tradition to award students who will begin their post-secondary goals at a community college or trade school. As counselors, we have guided, listened, encouraged, embraced diversity, and laughed with you. Also, as we have known, it's been a trying time in our world. So all we're asking from you is that as you begin your journey, you'll pay this forward to the people that you're going to meet along the way. We are pleased to award the following recipients with this scholarship. The recipients are Jaden Brown, Joan Kim, Tyler Nguyen, and Connor Redmond.
Good evening and congratulations, Folsom High Class of 2021. As a Bulldog alumni, I first have to admit I was absolutely thrilled and excited to be invited here tonight to present. And looking back at that amazing mural on the back wall there, I might have been around when that first got put up, so now I just feel old. So, congratulations to you all. My name is Monica Reyes. I'm the proud president of the Rotary Club of Folsom. I think I might even recognize a few faces here. The Rotary Club has been around town a very long time, and so you may or may not be familiar with the various projects that we do around town. And if you've been on the bike trails, if you've used the fitness stations, if you've had your dog at the dog park and enjoyed some shade, that was us. We put that in. Our club does a lot of nonprofit support, so much like you guys, we do have compassion for our community and want to do the very best we can to reach out to others. Lastly, if any of you were here in the Folsom School District when you were a third grader, I hope you still have your dictionary from the Rotary Dictionary Project. I love it. We also sponsor a speech contest each year where we do offer a monetary award to the speech finalist. They also have the opportunity to move on for further support. We do offer the Leadership and Ethics Conference. I think that's where I recognize some of your faces, the amazing, amazing leaders that come to us as juniors. And lastly, the task for tonight is to hand out one of our 4-year scholarships. So I will say that the scholarship committee unanimously voted for this applicant. Many, many, many accolades, too many wonderful things to list, but I will say that we were absolutely blown away by the accomplishments of this student, both academically, musically. This student is part of the amazing, impressive, always Folsom High Jazz Band. The dedication that this student portrayed to the community through volunteerism with multiple organizations, including the Interact Club here at FHS, and then their aspirations and commitment to the world and to the environment. You could see the compassion in the student's essay, what they hope to do after college. The full application displayed to us an absolute work ethic, again, the compassion, and a lot of leadership, qualities and traits that I think make a great Rotarian. So it is my very big honor to present our 4-year scholarship to Tansy Chen.
Students, parents, teachers, and staff, good evening. My name is June Lang, PhD and licensed professional engineer with HDR. I'm excited to be here tonight to present the Jim Uchek HDR Engineering Memorial Scholarship. Jim was a fellow colleague and a friend and a mentor of mine. And most memorably, he is my fantasy football teammate. A little bit about HDR. HDR is a company of engineers and architects like Jim Uchek. We're dedicated professionals working together and using our knowledge and skills to build infrastructure, to protect our natural resources, and to develop environmental solutions for a sustainable future. And our office is down the Iron Point, so you're welcome to visit our office to see what we're doing on daily. Engineering skills are high in demand today, and they will become more and more essential for jobs in the future. Students, I hope you consider a career in engineering field. I believe your enthusiasm for engineering and science will lead you to a bright future. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the teachers and the families of those students for your continued encouragement and unconditional support. The last but not the least, I want to pass this lovely message to you from Jim's wife, Rosemary, who cannot be here tonight to present the award. Jim was the most enthusiastic and positive person I have ever met. We met in graduate school at Iowa State at the dorm. I learned he was also a very talented engineer as well during our marriage and a good mentor to the younger engineers. He loved his projects and took great pride having his designs come to fruition in many states he worked in and the Middle East. It wasn't until I started getting cards and letters after his passing that I found out he was the best engineer many of his colleagues stated they had ever met. He was humble and was dedicated to being the best person he could be until the end. A very, very bright, shining star. He will be so proud of this new recipient. Now I'm pleased to announce the winner of 2021, the Jim Uchek HDR Engineering Memorial Scholarship. It goes to Harleen Sorowa.
Good evening. Thank you for allowing me to make this presentation. My name is Kiyo Nagai, plant manager of the Kikkoman Food Folsom plant. And first of all, congratulations to the all scholar recipients. And it's my pleasure to present this scholarship to such a deserved individual on behalf of Kikkoman Corporation Scholarship Foundation. Kikkoman is a soy sauce manufacturer with more than 300 years of history. Then we start business in the United States more than 55 years ago. We established the Folsom plant then 23 years ago. And our foundation is dedicated to help the young people succeed both professionally and personally. And we will continue to support this better education and the scholarship program. Then thank you again for allowing me to participate in your ceremony. And more important is give me the opportunity to provide help recognition to such a great young scholarship. We have three recipients. The first one is Farah Abdul Hada. Okay. Second is Nicole Cheng. Third is Jessica McCloskey. Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Abdul Muhammad Ali. I'm the youth director at the Muslim community of Folsom, our local mosque here in Folsom. This is our 7th year of presenting this scholarship, so I think it's prestigious after 7 years. Yes? Okay. All right. All right, so the prestigious MCF Step Up Scholarship. Thank you, Principal. You guys, is he cool? He seems to be a cool. All right, 7th year. We call this Step Up because we strongly believe in stepping up and giving back to the community, helping your community, volunteerism, and that's what the focus of our scholarship is. Now, naturally, we also look at academics and all that, but our recipients, the main thing we look at is what they're doing to their community. Are they helping out? Are they volunteering? And our recipient in that spirit actually does a lot of that. Soccer with schools, with the kids with special needs, Eagle Scout, visiting seniors at hospitals and home centers, building toys and raising funds for kids that are sick. Really exceptional. But what I think really brought my attention to this recipient is he started a club at his school at Folsom. I think it was a freedom something. I should have written the name. But point is that the main thing about this club is helping refugees that are settling recently in our country. And I've done that. It's not fun, but it's exceptionally rewarding. When you go in and you welcome new refugees and you say, welcome home. They left their families, maybe war. This is really comforting, and I think that is exceptional. And therefore, it is our honor to present the MCF 2021 MCF Step Up Scholarship to Carson Fellows. Family of service. We awarded his brother a couple years ago, so that tells you the family he comes from. Or it's rigged, I don't know.
Good evening. I'm Steve Romeo from Central Valley Community Bank. Central Valley Bank merged with Folsom Lake Bank in 2018. I have the opportunity to be the regional manager here for Central Valley Bank. We wanted to carry on the tradition that Folsom Lake Bank carried on for many years since its inception in 2007 here in the Folsom community by giving out the Bulldog Awards this evening. And our first recipient is Siddharth Kilan. Our second recipient, the Bulldog Award for English, is Linda Yang. Congratulations. Our next recipient is Catherine Poon for Fine Arts. Congratulations. The next recipient is Jalen Wells for Health and Physical Education. Congratulations. The next recipient is Taylor Jackson for Science. Congratulations. The next recipient is Maggie Lamb for Social Science. Congratulations. The next recipient is Brooke Briggs for World Language. Congratulations. And lastly, this is an honor to give out so many awards, Michael Welsh for overall excellence. Congratulations. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity. Congratulations, students and supporters. Have a good evening.
All right, so it's my honor to present the James L. Bentley Scholarship this year. Named in honor of the late James L. Bentley, the scholarship program that bears his name was created by Gegeiken Sake, incorporated in 2002. Mr. Bentley was employed at Gegeiken Sake for 10 years. Born on September 23, 1963 in Tokyo, Japan, to a military family, James moved to California in 1964 and graduated from Mesa Verde High School in 1982. During high school, he excelled as a drummer in band, a talented wood craftsman and painter, and as a pitcher and first baseman in baseball. James had an outgoing personality whose enthusiasm and humor touched many lives, and he passed away on May 12, 2001. James L. Bentley Scholarship is dedicated to the goal of benefiting students in their future endeavors through their education. And this year, the recipient of the award happens to be $2,500, by the way, and our 2021 winner is Akane Shimayoshi. All right, and then the Maryland Economy Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Economy family, the Rotary and Club of Folsom is honored to award an additional scholarship in memory of Marilyn Economy. Marilyn, along with her husband George, were dedicated members of the Folsom community. They raised 4 children who graduated from Folsom High School, and Marilyn participated in the Rotary and Scholarship Selection Committee for many years and was passionate about supporting youth programs in Folsom. The Economy family helped found Folsom Athletic Association and were avid Bulldog fans. Marilyn was a charter member of Rotary and since 1970. In her memory, our club selected 1 student from the Folsom High School class of 2021 to receive $1,000 in scholarship funds. And the 2021 winner of the Maryland Economy Memorial Scholarship is Nicole Chang. And now the OC Family Community Service Award. The purpose of this award is to encourage, promote, and establish a culture of sustained volunteerism and community service in local public high schools. The benefactors of the award set aside this $1,000 scholarship for a student who has demonstrated outstanding community service by volunteering for local nonprofit organizations in the Sacramento region during their last 3 years in high school. And this year, it's my privilege to award the 2021 OC Family Community Service Award to Tanya Agrawal. All right, and finally I get to the group of students who really are wishing we would get done with this so they could go home and study. This is always an impressive group, so you got to listen to this carefully because I do this year after year. I can't even remember all the standards that this group meets academically to be our valedictorians, by the way. So I have the honor of introducing to you a very dedicated and impressive group of students. These students have distinguished themselves by earning straight A's in every class they have taken at Folsom High School, and they've completed at least 12 semesters of advanced placement and/or honors classes to qualify for the honor of being named valedictorian. So when I read your name, well, I want to add something actually, because actually I'm hoping this is the first ever and the last ever group who not only had to do all the things that I mentioned above, but they actually did that during distance learning. Okay? So all the other things that we talk about with academics and the incredible dedication, the incredible talent that all of that takes at a place like Folsom High School with the standards that we try to maintain, not only did they all do all of that, they did it in person for a long time, and then they also did it during distance learning. So when we talk about resiliency, this is something that we've never necessarily asked our valedictorians to do. So it's pretty impressive, okay? So our valedictorians this year: Emily Cooley. And actually, we're just going to, instead of awarding that and hanging that around your neck this year, we're just going to hand it to you, okay? And you can take it. Why don't you do this? Why don't you come stand over here? You can stay here. Siddharth Killen. You can bet if I said stay 6 feet apart, they would figure out 6 feet apart quickly. Maggie Lamb. Arisri Lim. And our final valedictorian, Mohit Sridhar. All right, and one last final round of applause for these guys. You guys can stay put just for a second while I close this out, okay? You good staying here? All right. Okay, so I just want to say thank you to all of you for joining us tonight to celebrate the achievements of these impressive young men and young women that are here tonight, and for coming out in person and joining us. In addition to the students who were honored tonight, many of the graduating seniors in our class earned thousands of dollars in grants and merit scholarships for their post-secondary education from the colleges and universities that they're going to be attending. We're sorry that due to time constraints, we're not able to honor every single one of them individually, and many of them continue to come in after our cum laude event. I want to thank our entire counseling department for their support of cum laude, specifically this year, Miss O'Laughlin, who couldn't be with us tonight but filled in for us, and definitely Miss Deathridge, who really kind of took this on and made this happen for all of you in this venue tonight and made sure that we could come together in person. So big, huge thank you to them. And we have programs. If you did not get one tonight as you came in, we certainly have programs for you guys to take with you if you'd like. And that's our program for the night. Have a great night, guys. Thank you. Good job. We get to do this again at graduation shortly.